What up, y'all? It's Friday.
It feels like it's been 2 weeks since we last were here.
Dude, I feel like I haven't had any time to
We
do
haven't.
anything.
Both of us, we've been crazy busy. You've been like manually working busy, and I've been more just like sitting at a computer busy.
Sure.
Hello, Kerbo.
You've been like your normal busy. Nothing's changed for
Except
you.
I've worked late every night.
Yeah, but like that's normal. You work late all the time, Meek.
Hello,
You know what I mean?
Santiago and Chelsea and Captivated and Jessica Rose, who's just listening, and Vivian. Hello. Gosh darn it, I gotta go.
That sucks. Meek, your stupid cat is scratching at the open door to try to get in.
Yeah, she's kind of dumb, but I love her. Hi, Boo. Hey, Boo Boo.
Oh.
I could see you. You're so dumb.
So, Meek, entertain me.
We could talk about how last weekend we cleaned a lot.
That wasn't last weekend.
Yes, it was, because Monday is when the people came.
Yeah, but
the guy.
It wasn't a lot of cleaning last weekend. Most of the cleaning was the weekend before that. Remember?
But yes, both. We finished a lot of cleaning last weekend.
No.
At least mine was a lot of laundry. Like the laundry's 100% done.
No, it's not.
Much.
There's a big pile of laundry in there.
Not
I saw
big.
it today. It's big. It's a whole load of laundry. If it's a whole load of laundry, that means that it's a big load of laundry. It's a whole load.
Hello, Edward.
It's a load hole.
Hey guys, how's your week? Also, I went to buy one of your wands you put up, and they must have sold because they had all sold.
Yeah, they sold.
Oh, must have sold fast.
Or like 2 days, or the second day they were gone. I think they were all gone before 24 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, Alicia. Hello, T.
I don't have any made right now either. It sucks. Like I've been, when I get home from work, I've been working on the shed project.
Which, if you have our Discord, he has like a update going on there. He's like building the foundation himself. It's pretty impressive.
It's fine. It's not that impressive.
Hey, Ethan.
You're gonna help me tomorrow. It's the plan for tomorrow morning. We're gonna get up bright and early. We don't gotta use tools. Actually, we do have to use tools for some stuff, but
Ooh, what?
for the most part, it's just manual digging. So, we could start bright, shiny early. Don't have to worry about making noise. Waking the neighbors. Fun morning work.
This is stuff that I actually can help you with, because I'm pretty sure I can't shovel up the yard
Yeah, you can.
physically.
It's literally dirt. I don't know if you've never used a shovel, I bet,
Probably not.
to dig anything. You've plowed or used it to clean snow. Similar, but not the same. Once I get the border done, or at least ready to go, I need to remove the grass from the inside. You heard?
Yes. Donuts and coffee. Wow, that's fast. And hello, Pedro.
What's fast?
How fast you sold your wands, I think.
Oh,
So, how much more time do you think you have left to doing this bottom part?
well,
The
I'm not
shed.
going to be able to get the more wood this weekend because I don't have my helper to help me pick it up. I don't have my truck guy. I need at least, let me count in my head real quick. Four or five more pieces. So I can't really, can't really do much. I can't finish it.
Can he not help you this
Not
weekend?
this weekend. But what I can do, like I said, is do the inside because I need to remove all that grass from the inside.
Aren't you worried that if you...
Dude, there were so many worms yesterday.
I love worms.
I guarantee you I killed some of them.
Don't kill.
But
did. You can cut them in half and they can regrow.
I hope so because, like, you know, when you're digging stuff into the ground, I don't know what's underneath the ground. So I dig.
You should have worm ray vision.
I don't. So I could see through worms. What were you
So
gonna
wait,
say?
how much longer do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. Hopefully I could finish next weekend. If I can get him to meet up with me in the morning.
But what if you dig up all that stuff and make it quote unquote level and then you don't
Why
have...
are we quoting?
I don't know.
Why does that?
Well, because we're making it level, but what happens if you don't have the stone right away?
I can't put the stone in there. I don't understand the question.
Like it won't wreck what you have won't get all like messed up.
No, what do you think is gonna happen? Like a dinosaur is gonna walk on it and leave a big footprint? Like what we don't have dinosaurs.
I like worms. They're super cute.
Dude, we got some like long worms in our yard and they're like the thickness of my pinky and they're fast. Oh, speaking of worms.
Did I see this yet?
No. I forgot to show you.
Hello, Gonzalo.
Look at this worm I saw.
That's a snake
on the road.
God.
It was huge. It was like a good, like, I don't know.
That's enormous.
It was a couple feet long.
Especially for Connecticut, that's enormous for a snake. I wonder if it was someone's house pet that, like, got out.
Oh, wait. Is it? Oh, yeah. It just was, like, pretending that it was dead. It was just sitting there.
That's insane. I've never seen a snake that
big. It was,
big.
like, just hanging out.
You were walking next to it?
No, I was in the car.
Oh my God.
I backed up. And I was like, I guess you're not going to move, bro. Look at how like lumpy it was too.
You probably ate something.
It was strangely lumpy. I hated it. I was like, I don't like snakes. This is not great.
He's a big snake, dude.
He's a big snake.
He's a boy. He's a big boy.
He's a big snake.
Are you doing a video of the whole shop build?
Yeah, so I tried to record something last weekend, but it just was stupid. So I scrapped it. I'm going to try again this weekend. Like I said, I've been working on the thing. You guys don't want to see me digging holes, okay? You just want to see, like, progress, right? So you don't want to see that. You don't want to see me digging a ditch. Like, that's boring. I don't want to do that.
Well, we're not building the shed. So all he's doing himself is like building the foundation, and then the shed people are gonna come and build the shed. I don't know if they thought you.
They
were
didn't say that. They said the shop
build.
build, not the shed being built. That is not what they said. They said the shop build.
A cunning Slytherin must have decided to release the basilisk.
So this is what I've done so far. That's the back side. I haven't put any down on the front yet. And I got to get rid of all that grass in the middle. That's going to be
Our poor grass.
What do you mean? We're going to put rocks on top of it?
No.
So why are you worried about the grass?
I just feel terrible ripping up the grass.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, I still need another one for here, another one across there, another one.
Has the neighbor talked to you about what you're doing?
No.
I'm shocked.
Why?
He's like
they
an
never
outside
talk.
guy.
They never talk to us about anything. So why would they just like come over and start talking to us? Right?
Because he's an outside dude, and we're never outside.
They never talk to us.
Except when he saw us pulling weeds the other day, he talked to us.
Yeah, because he was like, "Hey, looking good, man," and I was just like, "Yeah, right. Thanks a lot for patronizing me."
T said less grass to cut. That's true.
Yeah, so I still got a lot of work. The getting it level is the hard part, and all of that wood is still like just like loosely put on there because I still have to before I start bolting everything together. Are you listening? Because I said this to you the other day, and then like 2 hours later, you're like, "So did you like bolt everything together?" And I'm like, "God damn it, I just told you this like 2 hours ago that I didn't.
I am thinking though.
Are you?
How?
Oh my god.
Do you have to get the ground in the middle level as well as the planks?
No. You actually want a slight in decline toward the back a little bit, because if you don't have that, then the water can get trapped underneath it. You don't want that. You want the water to still drain out the back. So therefore, there's still going to be a small grade going down. And then I'm going to put the stone, 3/4 stone, on top of that, and that will be level. The stone will be level on top. But it's not going to be...
How do you measure that?
How do you measure what?
The stone being level.
You put a level on top of it, and you level it.
But it's stony and rocky.
Yeah. So, how do you level these 2 points? You put something across the two, and you make sure that the thing is level, right? Mm-hmm. There you go. Problem solved. Once it's compacted, it kind of like levels out more. You know, yes, it's bumpy, but it doesn't have to be like, we're not going to balance an egg on it. You know what I mean?
No, you're balancing an expensive shed.
No, you're not balancing anything. You're putting a square thing on top of it. You're not balancing anything. Cheese and crackers.
I hate building things.
You hate everything. You're just lazy and don't like to do anything. If you could like just like upload your brain into nothingness, you would. Come on.
I don't understand what that means.
Exactly. You don't have to understand what it means. It's just, that's how lazy you are. I hate it. You gotta stop being lazy, Meek. Because the older you get, the worse it's gonna get. You know that, right? I got like hair in my mouth.
I can see it. Nope. Nope. No, it's like, you get it? Yeah.
I got it. It was going in deeper every time I...
You build puzzles all the time.
That's not building.
Yeah, that's a manual labor.
It's not building. It's reassembling. Doesn't count as building. Reassembling. Stephanie. What's that from? Tell me. Now. Go. Tell me. Tell me.
Them or me?
No, not you. I know you know. What's the reference? It's not exactly the same reference, but what's the reference? Whoever says it first wins. Now we got to wait 35 minutes for them to respond. I wonder if anybody will get it. Everybody's young.
T is my age. She might get it.
No, but she's Canadian.
So?
They don't... Canadians don't get things. Yo, everybody's Canadian. I hate it. All of my favorite actors are Canadian. I hate them. I hate it. I'm not even American. That's the best part. So I don't know what I'm complaining about. Will Arnett is Canadian.
Grease too. No.
We found this out. He said Donnybrook the other day, and I was just like, yes, that's from what's it called?
Who said it?
Will Arnett.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Trace. How are you? Your statement's available. Your statement's available. It's not our statement.
So
Okay, now you're not allowed to watch Letterkenny then? Because you don't like... What's it?
Well, no, because they're in Canada. You know, I'm talking about American actors that you just assume they're American are Canadian. All of them. All the actors you think are American are actually Canadian. This happens to me all the time. I'm like, I bet you this guy's Canadian. Like every wrestler's Canadian. I remember this when I found this out. Was back when I used to like wrestling or watch wrestling. I don't dislike wrestling. I just don't watch it anymore. But like, I found out that like half of those wrestlers, if not more, are Canadian. And I'm like,
only one person guessed the reference.
Everybody, I told you they all suck.
All the cool ones are Canadian, said T.
I guess.
Reassemble, Stephanie.
Wasn't it like a fly or like a butterfly or something, or like a
It was something
like
dead.
a grasshopper?
I don't remember what
He
it
like
was.
ran over a grasshopper and he brought it up to her to reassemble.
I don't remember that. I didn't hear the reference. Sorry, that was the reference. Reassemble Stephanie.
I said, yeah, I did say reassemble, right?
I think it's reassemble.
It's not disassemble.
No, that's the opposite.
But I've said that too. I've said disassemble Stephanie, which is similar enough.
And
so
they read like this. Done.
Did you say yourself in the head?
No.
Oh. I've had a headache like here.
It's because you're working too hard.
Dude, my like shoulders this morning, I was feeling them, man. I was rough. It sucks like working all day, then you get home and you try to like rush to go do some more work. It's the worst. Worst? Now that doesn't even sound like a word to me.
Worst. Yeah.
So the plan is get this built, order the shed. Probably have to wait like 3 weeks to get the shed in.
Does it take that long?
I don't know. Once it's assembled, I got to run power to it. Once I have power to it, I gotta do all the outlets, the lights, all that stuff. Got to hook up the HVAC system. Got to do the installation. Got to do the sheetrock, paneling, whatever I'm gonna do on the inside. I haven't figured that out yet. And then move all the stuff in. So hopefully by June of next year, I will have this ready. Hopefully, because like if I can get it all like ready to go by like up, at least the shed up by winter, I can work inside.
Yeah.
Without like having all the stuff set up, I could bring some lights.
The electric stuff will be hard.
No, just run an extension cord over, and plug stuff in. Why would that be hard?
No, I mean getting the electricity hooked up would be hard in the winter.
Yeah, if it like rains and then freezes.
However,
and stuff.
Connecticut's very strange. Like you'll have severe, crazy, ridiculous ice storms in October, and some years you don't get any snow or anything like that until like January. So you never know like what the weather's gonna be like.
Yeah.
When is your next wand review?
Soon. Why, did you submit one? I have a dog behind me. Oh wait, she's there. Yeah.
Oh no, where's this one? Oh, she's
by my
here.
feet. Yeah, soon. It just sucks. Like I said, I want to try to get this ready and good and going. Once I build the square, I need to. This is the plan. I'm telling you the plan right now. We'll include them in me.
Can I guess it?
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna build the square. You're gonna rent a poundy.
No.
You're gonna order the gravel.
Well, what about the grass?
No, I mean the whole thing's done. Like it's ready for gravel.
Okay, but what
That's
about
where
like
I'm
how are we gonna fasten the wood and stuff?
Oh, I passed all that.
No, you can't. We haven't gotten to that step yet. We got to finish that step first.
I was starting where you.
So look. We gotta build the square. We make sure it's square before we do anything, right? Square to a degree. We don't want to.
I thought you already did that. You've already started building.
No, I know,
outside.
but it's rough. It can be adjusted a little bit. I can't have it like. I need help. I need another person to hold something for me so I can measure properly and actually make sure that I'm, square. Also, it's a lot more difficult to make something that's square before you have a square. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know exactly where that corner is going to be when I'm digging, and I haven't done this whole wall yet, this whole side. And I haven't finished connecting this one to there. So I basically just have one side here, one side, and then about halfway up the other one. So I can't really make sure it's square until everything is square. Everything is up. I can make sure each corner is square, but it may not be a little bit. Also, they're not just single pieces that go all the way across. They're two. So this could be square here, but then the next one that butts up against it may not be all square. So there's a little bit of a play there. So once I have them all down, then I'll start in one corner and work my way around to make sure that everything is square. But anyway, we need to drill holes into them, going through the pieces, and then drive some
Conduit.
What's the word we're looking for? Rebar
Yeah.
through it and through the ground to stabilize it more. Then we got to put down the stabilization fabric.
I thought we were gonna do poundy first. Compact it.
The ground, the dirt.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
You should.
No. I would have to rent that twice.
No,
probably.
you could have the stuff delivered, then pound the bottom, then put the stuff in, and then pound it again.
Maybe. But anyway, gravel. And then I got to spend like 2 days bringing over.
You
like
should have your friend help us.
That's not how it works. I can't just I can't just have like, hey, I'm gonna just have him help. I should have the neighbor help me too, and the other neighbor help me, and you help me, and your parents help me. Like, yeah, let's just do that. That's not how it works. You don't just freaking tell somebody, hey, come help me. No, I'm not gonna ask anybody to help me. I'm gonna do it myself, just like I have been. Nobody's helped me so far. So. Like you can't do that, Meek. Like don't even suggest stupid things like that. Because like one, if somebody wants to help you, they help you. You don't have to ask them. And it's weird, and then they feel obligated. They don't want to be there, and then you ask them to help you, and then you have to deal with that awkwardness. They either say no to you, or they help you, but they don't really want to. Which I don't know which one is worse. Them just making them uncomfortable and making them say no to you, and then they don't want to talk to you anymore because they had to say no and they feel bad, so they don't want to, or they end up helping you, and then they're like, oh great, I gotta go help this guy. You know what I mean? Say something.
T says asking for help is not stupid.
It's not that. I wouldn't. I know. Shut up, guys. Get out of here. You guys are wrong. It's not asking for help. It's asking for labor. Do you understand? Like it's not the same thing as asking for help.
What's
like,
the temperature supposed to be tomorrow?
Like, I don't know, high 79. Oh my God, that's so hot. Oh my God. Cloudy. It's gonna be cloudy tomorrow. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice, beautiful fall day. Forgot what season it was.
It's not fall yet.
Yes, it is.
No. September 21st.
Yeah, it's September 21st. It's fall.
Dude, now in Connecticut, fall, it goes from like summer immediately to winter. It feels like, at least the temperature. Like we don't have fall anymore. It like doesn't happen. It rains a lot and then you get snow. You should check out the Mashi manga. It's Harry Potter meets One Punch Man. That's weird. Those are two very different things.
No, Nine, no. No, Nine, no. Can't jump up here.
I wish it wasn't so expensive to just have someone do it for you.
Okay, me too. I wish everything in the world was free. Are we just saying things that we wish?
Why not?
I wish I had $1 million.
Me too.
And then another $1 million to spend.
Because that $1 million would just be paying off debt.
So, yeah. Anything else? I wish I had somebody to help me. Like you're asking me to ask not a stranger, but another person. But I ask you for help.
Because he likes doing
stuff
like that.
He doesn't like doing stuff like that. Nobody likes doing stuff like that. I don't like doing stuff like that. No one.
Because you're like me and you like being inside.
No, nobody likes doing manual labor. Nobody likes that. That is not a thing. He does not like it. I don't know why you think people like that. Just because you don't. I don't understand. You want me to ask him to cut our grass for free too?
No.
What's wrong with you? You're like super blurry right now. Why are you being so quiet, Mick?
I don't know what to say.
You seem upset. What's wrong? Want to talk about it?
No.
Oh, you do seem upset. You upset? What's wrong?
Nothing.
That's a lie.
Some people do like to do that kind of stuff.
Really? They like to dig holes and carry like 60-pound pieces of wood? I don't think so. Some people do it for a living. Yeah, that doesn't mean they like to do it.
I know that if a friend asked me for help, I'd be happy to do so. Because you're nice. We don't do things for other people like that because we hate it. And he's saying, like, he wouldn't ask someone because he hates doing that. So. I know I would probably come up with some excuse why I couldn't. Because I'm going to probably be an anxious wreck. Because it's going to be hot. And when I'm hot, I get anxious. And I don't like getting hot, and I don't like being anxious, and I don't like manual labor and lifting stuff in the hot.
You're not going to be lifting anything.
Makes me angry.
You're not going to be lifting anything.
I'm working out.
You know what? Forget it. I'll do it by myself. You don't have to help. This is the thing, right? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this is why I don't ask people for help, and I just do stuff by myself, because that's the type of crap that you have to deal with when you ask for people for help. They either, like I said, they either make up an excuse. They will help you, but they really would prefer to be doing something else. You know, it's like when people like go camping because they don't want to, but somebody like asks them to go camping with them, but they don't really want to. They just kind of want to stay home and read a book or something. But then like they do it, but then the whole time they're like, oh man, I really wish I wasn't doing this. Like, it sucks doing stuff that you don't want to do. And I don't like asking people because I rather just do it myself. Usually, like when you ask people for help, they don't do a good job anyway.
11. I feel attacked with the camping thing.
No, I was just giving you a good example. It's not an attack. It's because I feel the same exact way as you do about camping.
Here, friends would do so if at the end of the day you have a very cold beer and something to nibble. I don't know. My neighbors never even said hi to us when we like moved here. Like, we're not in a very friendly neighborhood.
No, it's not that.
They're not like, they're nice people, but they're not friendly. Like, when you think of like when I was growing up where I lived, like all of my neighbors like talked to my parents, like everyone like talked to each other. Like,
but we are also not very.
We're not like that.
We're not like that either. So like people, I think they get our vibe, you know.
But yeah, like.
I don't want to talk to the neighbors. They don't want to talk to us. Simple. It's not a big deal. I don't dislike our neighbors. I think they're fine. They're quiet.
That one's a little cranky.
I think it's just his face. Because I've talked to him a couple times and he's nice. He didn't seem upset or anything, but he just has like a grumpy old man face. He's good. He's fine. They said hello to me 2 days ago when I was working outside.
I'm shocked.
Only because I looked up at them. They were on their decks, and I was like...
And they're like, I'm staring at you. Oh, crap.
I was like... I felt their eyes on me, and they were like, hi. And I was like, hello. Dig, dig, dig.
They didn't offer to help you.
Why would they? God damn it. I see the guy up there working on his deck like for like a month. I didn't offer to help him.
I would literally... is like perfect, too.
I would literally hide. I'd hear him out there, and I'd be like, oh, man, I don't want him to see me. Also, like half the time I'm going out there in like, home
galoshes.
Clothes. Yeah, and I just look really stupid. My hair is like all crazy from waking up, so yeah.
And the dogs do diddles.
So you were right though. Our wheelbarrow.
Barrow.
I said that. Has
I told you it was a flat tire.
Has a huge flat tire.
Is it slashed or is it just you need to fill it?
I don't know. I didn't try to fill it because it was already.
Does it have the regular thing that attaches?
It was already in the backyard, so I was like, I'll just move it around flat with a flat tire. So I just been moving around the past couple days with a flat tire.
Wouldn't that kill the yard? It would like dig into it.
Oh my God, no, it's not gonna kill the yard. First of all, our yard is 95% weeds. Weeds can't be killed. They can only be...
I got that. I also have that feeling towards the neighbors. I was actually referring to real friends. We don't have friends. Like, legit friends, the friends we have would never do manual labor with us. Like, no.
No.
They don't even leave their house to go to the store.
Yeah.
Get some slime for the tires. Slime?
Yeah, they put that like slime stuff. It fills up like holes or whatever they say.
Oh, what is that called?
It'd be easier. It would be
Makes
easier.
a flat or something.
Yeah, it would be easier to just get
We have the compressor.
Okay.
You might be able to just fill it.
Lady. Okay. I'll wait for you to finish your comment.
That was it.
Okay. So I don't know if it's I think it's our tube that has a hole in it. I just got to get a new tube for it.
The only friend of yours I know wouldn't do that for sure.
That's the one we were talking about.
Yeah. But basically, he's the only friend that still lives around here.
Yeah.
Because, like, Mike would help you out. I think he would. He would.
He doesn't know how to do manual labor.
Me neither.
I understand that. But he really, like, isn't a manual labor guy. He's more of a computer guy. But he can learn. Anybody can learn, right? I grew up working with my dad, and that's where I know how to use a shovel and a hammer. You know, like, that's why I know how to do things. It's because I worked with my dad, and it was a lot of work.
I worked with my dad as a kid, and my job was collecting worms.
Yeah. That's why you don't know how to do anything, because you were collecting worms in the dirt.
Harbor Freight also sells replacement tires. I would come help if I didn't have to go to another country and drive for hours. So my dad, this wheelbarrow came from my dad, which came from like 3 different states. It's been around probably 30 years.
Oh, really? It's the same one?
I'm pretty sure it's
It
from
doesn't look that
Rhode
old.
Island to Texas. No, maybe not. It's probably since we moved here.
So
So it's probably a good 30 years old.
So when we get I don't think you understand how much gravel we're going to need.
I don't. I wish they could just dump it in the thing.
No, so like you're going to have 2 options. Well, first option, we may have to get a second wheelbarrow. Would be a good idea. Maybe my friend has one and he could drop one off for us, so we have a second one. But I think the idea would be one of us, probably you, would stay with the pile, loading it up, okay? And I would wheel it over, dump it, come back.
That sounds like the way cooler part.
It's. Have you ever moved a wheelbarrow with
Not in like 20 years.
with like 300 pounds of gravel or anything
I
in
would
it?
dump it all over the place.
Yeah, you'd be moving
I'd be
like 2
like,
feet, and then it'd go, and then you'd go flying.
Hey,
like,
they have those wheelbarrows
like
that are
video
2
of,
in the front
like
and 1
that
in the
video
back.
of the lady that falls off of the thing, and then they show her like flying through space.
Yeah.
Like that would be you. You'd be like, oh.
We would just have to get a wheelbarrow that has the 2 wheels in the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could also rent a mini skid steer. And
will that fit through our fence?
Yes, I measured. Our fence is 40.
You really did.
Our fence is 42, right? And I think the skid steer. Wait, is it 42? 46.
Whenever my boyfriend and I do, it's definitely not 46.
It's 4 feet.
No.
It's 4 feet. How many inches is 4 feet?
48.
48. And I think the skid steer is 46.
That's cutting it close.
I know.
Whenever my boyfriend and I do home renovations, I feel like I'm standing around half the time waiting for him to tell me what to do. My life. It's actually ours is me waiting around and then him yelling at me, getting frustrated with me waiting around, and then him yelling at me because I screw something up and I suck at life.
You know when
and
you tell somebody, give me the hammer, give me the hammer. Give me the hammer. Give me the goddamn hammer, please. It's right next to the hammer-looking one. The one that looks like a hammer. How do you not know what a hammer is? Give me the goddamn hammer.
This is like that. Anytime we work on anything.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
But, like, how do you not know what a hammer is? You know what I'm saying? Meek, do you know what a hammer is?
It's heavy to push and on the grass. Wheelbarrow accidents are no joke. Trust me. Oh, no. That's 48. So I don't know. I mean, my arms.
So look,
if I lift gravel for even an hour, I feel like my arms would probably fall off.
That's all you'd be doing. Go slow. Go. So this is the plan, right? As of right now, if I had to plan out the day for that day, it would be you start loading it up. I come back, help you finish loading it up. Bring the wheelbarrow, dump it, come back, finish loading you up, right? Because you're gonna have another wheelbarrow while I'm gone to start loading.
Yeah. Kind of like how we do like BJ's.
What the hell are you talking about?
We
don't have a wheelbarrow at BJ's.
We bring 2 carts.
Or gravel.
And one cart is empty, and we're emptying one cart into the other cart. But it makes sense, trust me.
Yeah, okay. Maybe in your little magic world.
I have a feeling I'm going to be so sore.
When?
Like, any of this, because I don't move.
Look,
I don't use my arms for any type
tomorrow,
any type of strength.
You're gonna keep me company, and when I ask you to
can I just work while you do this?
Grab that other thing. What do you mean work?
Like if you just want me as company.
How are you gonna work?
Like my laptop.
Outside?
Yeah. No, okay.
How?
Wi-Fi.
You have to work this weekend?
I should. I'm very behind. Hey, idiot. Stop eating the carpet. Sit down. Stop eating that. Our dog makes hairballs.
Stop.
Pretty sure we've told you guys that. Remember
wait.
to bend your knees when you lift me. I will totally forget.
I gotta show you guys this. Stop. You're gonna scratch the chair. So this is it. This is the new one. It's like 90% done, I think. A couple things we're gonna change. We're gonna change some of these. Do you have enough of a list?
Doing like favorite books of 2021.
Okay. So we got the list at the back. I don't know if you guys remember the inside. I changed it a little bit, right? So now we got 3.5s are gonna also go in here. See, I made it like it pops out a little bit more. And then I combined the 1s and the 1.5 because you really shouldn't be having a lot of 1.5. I feel like it's like
I usually don't.
feel like if it's like it seems like nobody really does. If it's like a 1, like a lot of people won't even finish it. They'll just DNF it because it's like, what's the point? You know, unless you have like you have a inkling that like, oh, maybe it'll become a 2. You know, maybe someday. So I feel like for the average person, I think this is going to work out. Like I said, it's slightly smaller than the other one, which is nice because you can put it on a shelf. It has the nice little spine, and it can go.
You'll do your back in, otherwise, dude, and I have a history of having like back issues.
Yeah, you straighten your back, lift up your legs.
And then die.
Or your arms. Right? You don't want to
Trey said that's
use
cool.
your back to lift.
It could be only 1 and 2 and no 1.5. I think I do give 1.5 sometimes. So I need the 1.5.
Now the question.
Sure. Where's my thing?
Now the question is, what do you guys think?
No,
should the 1 go here, or should the 1.5 go here?
The 1 should be on the left.
The reason I put the 1.5 there is because I imagine this being underneath it. So it'd be like 1, 1.5, 2. So you guys let me know. Let's vote right now and figure out what we think is better.
The 1 should be on the left.
Because I think it makes more sense 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 2, 3.
11. Stop.
I don't have a spray bottle.
She's so
or anything.
annoying. 1 on the left.
1 on the left. Okay, that's 1 vote for that.
2 votes. I voted that.
You don't count.
Why do I not count?
Because you don't have to.
1 should be on the left.
Because you're not gonna buy one of these.
1 on the left for sure. 1 on the left.
Okay, that's 3 votes.
4.
4. Where's the 4th one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone wrote it out.
Oh, they wrote 1. The word
Bye,
1.
Trace. It looks like a Captain America shield on the top.
I know.
T said one on the left.
Okay. One on the left it is. What did you say that the DNF looked like? I thought the DNF looked cool. Like
It looks like a elf or something.
How? Where do you see an E?
The D with the thing in the middle.
And where do you
looks
see
like an
the
E to
L?
me. It's just like L, like L.
No, that's an N, Meek. It looks like an N to me.
Jessica said it's unanimous.
That's fine.
Come here.
Now, what do you guys think about like the kit? Should I make it like, you know, it comes in a kit and you guys assemble it? What I could do too is I could leave the paper on. If I do the kit thing, I'm gonna leave all the paper on and you peel it yourself. But if I leave the paper on, you could try to like color it. But that's a at your own risk thing. Because if you like, let's say you peel off the letters and then you color in the letters, then you peel off the rest of it, it would kind of be like a stencil. So that's an idea. I think this will look nice, you know, like on a shelf. The thing is, I can make a bigger one, but it would literally be like, you know, this big, and it would be like significantly bigger.
Jessica said assembling sounds fun. You can do a 2-minute video showing how you put it together. 2 minutes, that's very specific.
It takes a while to put these together because of all these little pieces here. And I used wood glue, which you can use like Elmer's glue, Elmer's glue is like almost like wood glue. It's very similar. You can definitely use Elmer's glue. Wood glue, I think, is a little bit stronger. I've used super glue.
But you have to watch out with super glue because you can see the glue after it.
Yeah,
dries.
sometimes super glue like will dry and it'll kind of leave like some like spots like right there. You can kind of see like there it is, like the shiny from the glue.
The D looks like a B on camera. And then if you don't have enough place in the first space, you can go on top of the 1.5. True.
I think I may also move these a little bit, maybe to the left. But it's weird if I move it to the left and it kind of makes these not even anymore.
I kind of like the way it is.
I didn't put the square around it like the old one had.
I don't think it needs it.
I thought this was a little bit simpler. But is it understandable that this and this are the same?
No.
It's not, right? Now, how do we fix that? I thought about doing this. I thought about, instead of doing this number 3, like rounded around the edges, I thought about making it flat at the bottom. So hold on.
You need the border like the other line. It has a border. You just can't see it on camera probably.
Yeah, it has it. It's just the amount of space I have in here is very, very limited because
It's
of the
down.
Doesn't matter. The amount of space in here is very limited. If I go too wide, then this will not close properly. It'll be, you know, like this or something. So it's like,
Try to remove the border line below the 3.5.
so I thought about doing this. So right now it's not like this. So I thought about like this would be 3 point whatever over here, and then the bottom would be the blank one. But I thought about making the top of it flat and then the bottom of this one flat. Right now it's
Like a burger.
yeah. Right now it's like, like that. Like that, where they're rounded all the way around, like you know, all the 4 corners are rounded.
Maybe the border needs to be darker to make that more distinct.
Well, the problem is that it's literally Look how close to the edge it is.
Maybe don't make it so close to the edge then.
But then your square your images won't fit in there properly. They'll stick out.
Because it's so thin, the line, though, I don't feel like making that top line not rounded would make a difference. Like, I don't think that'll help.
What'd they say?
Saw the border, just don't usually think of the spine as usable area, but it might work. Or even dotted lines.
Do you know what that means?
Could you just write 3.5 again?
That'd look weird. I can, but that would look weird. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Don't hurt yourself.
This is what I go through when I'm sitting here by myself. Is like I'm just like thinking, throwing things out at myself. You know, I have nobody to run things by because I'm not married. I don't have a wife to you know, like to run things by and see what she thinks and give me a
I know you know
an opinion.
The dotted lines are, but where would the dotted lines be?
And you really think a dotted line would be more visible than a straight line, like a non-dotted line? Dotted. Beam, 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 beam.
That's a conundrum, kid.
So all of these look like this. That's what these guys are right here. Wait. These guys, they go like that, right in there.
Put a sticky note in it and write 3.5 on it. Just so people, when they buy them, know what it's for.
That would be funny. They're like, oh, I have no more space for 3.5. I don't know where to put it. It was the only way that I could make like this work. Otherwise, like this is, you know, this is what the inside would look like. And then you can't put stuff in there. It just looks, it's there's, you know.
So people will know and can just remove the sticky note.
This was part of my experiments here. I had some scrap pieces. I was like, if I just glue this to here, will this work? And I had this guy here. And
that's what super glue does.
What? Oh, yeah. You can see all the... Wait. There
I think
it is.
not curving through bottom and top might fix it, but you would need to do it to the other 0.5 ones. Or if you want to make the other 0.5
So the other ones are already like that because they're one piece. You see how it goes all the way down? The only problem here is because it's two separate ones. It's not like I have a 4 and a 4. I have one large 4, but I can't make this one large.
You could leave the bottom line out.
I can.
And the top line out.
But if I leave, yeah. So this is what I was thinking. If I make this part straight down,
yeah, no
right,
line on the
and then just do the line like this
in the middle,
and like right here, but maybe open, or maybe even make this line dotted. But then the problem with that is that it breaks up the flow of the whole thing because you can see it kind of like looks like it's...
The dotted line might work.
The dotted line would bring attention to this, and it would bring attention to this here. It would kind of make it weird.
You could try.
I know I could try, but then that's a whole another wasted thing.
You could put that in the video too. Like dotted line down the 3.5 and upper dotted line below the spine. Thinking of a way to integrate the spine into the same 3.5 field. The bottom, not sure. In the listing photo, you could put some book stickers on it so people know.
No, so I don't think that people aren't gonna know. I just want it to
look nice,
look like intuitive.
I think people wouldn't know because if I looked at that, I'm dumb. I wouldn't think to put something there.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Do you guys like the cover at least?
I do.
I think it came out nice.
Do you think the My Year in Books needs to be darker?
No, because these lines are very fine. If I go to, oh, you mean this?
Like the words themselves.
I don't think. Can't you read? Look how well you can
I
read
see
that.
the swirlies more than the words, though.
You see the swirlies more than the words. So you don't see the words? I don't understand what's going on.
T said, but at the same time, I think people. Okay, wait. She said, I was going to write, I think people aren't that dumb. Sorry, Meek. Vivian says, I love the cover. It's really cool. I think it looks cool the way it is. What looks cool the way it is? The cover or the inside?
This cover was so hard to figure out to like make it. So yeah, so this I think this is gonna be the standard one.
The inside.
And I think
she says it's cool the way it is.
And I think that like the size is good because it'll, it's like the size of like a book, so it'll look good on your shelf. And if you get multiple over the years, you can have like, I want to try to like keep the same design.
I was like, over the years, we have a new design every year.
Yeah, but hopefully like next year.
Remember when it was just a big piece of like foam stock?
Yeah.
Card stock? No, what is it? Foam board.
Foam stock board.
Foam core.
Foam board.
Will you do bigger versions for people that read like 150 books or add a third part?
So
I don't think adding a third part would look good personally. I think like just making it bigger would look better.
The problem with making it bigger is the bookshelfability of it.
Yeah.
You know how like we had
most people have my bookshelf. So if you can fit it on my bookshelf in the bedroom, it should be good. Like that's the standard size of a bookshelf. You did a really great job. I love the new details on the front and the swirls. That's Jessica. Thanks. She said, "Oh my God, I remember the board. It's over there somewhere."
What's wrong with the board? It was our board.
We had two of them, I think, 2 years in a row. It was
like one year we had one for both of us. You put your books on your side, and I put my books on the other side. It was a split down the middle. Yeah,
and they were small though, like skinnier.
The books were huge. Our things were like our printouts were like this big. We didn't even have
numbers, I don't think, did we? We just kind of like put them
wherever,
and they were like so messy.
Yeah, and
it would be great to have a picture of like the progress of our boards throughout the years. Jessica said it was great. For people who read a lot more, they can have 2 or more pieces.
What?
Like they have to buy 2? And the small board attached to the side of it on Meek's. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
because I ran out of space.
I added it to the thing, yeah.
That was hilarious. Hilarious.
So that's basically what this would be. It would just have like a little fold out.
I think Kivox drew Meek's name on it. What?
Yeah, I mean that we had the boards written on the thing. They're still over here.
Go get it.
Nah. Next time. Next week.
Oh my God, yeah, they had to make an extension for it. I totally forgot about that. I have a hangnail and it hurts.
You are a hangnail and you do hurt my feelings. Remember last week when you were like all mean to me and stuff?
No.
Was it the week before?
When was I mean to you?
Every day.
You're mean to me every day.
I'm never mean. I've never been mean in my life.
Who's lazy now, Kivox? No, he just doesn't want to stand up and like...
I don't have pants on.
He has shorts on.
I have no pants on. I'm not wearing pants.
You're welcome.
So, you've been warned. Don't tempt me. What time are we getting up tomorrow? Like 7?
Kivox face. Like 8.
I'm trying not to yawn. I'm so yawny right now.
Because we've been going to bed too late. That's how you get extra tips.
It's true. It's true.
That's not very PG of you.
What does that mean? PG.
You don't know what PG is?
Parent guidance.
I don't know what it literally stands for.
You don't know what PG means? Wait, I don't know what it means.
No, I don't know what it literally stands for. I know
think
what
it means
is.
like parent
You
guidance.
bought the what? The dice? No, the what? DLCs. Oh. I was going to say a bad word.
You were just like, forget about the sale. I'll just get it.
Watch, they're going to go on sale next week, and then you're going to hate yourself. Wow, that was mean.
You are going to hate yourself, though.
Every time that happens to Kivox, he gets so mad.
I get pissed. It's never happened
so
to me,
mad. Though. Parental guidance. All right. Too bad Kivox is going to be busy. Will you have nighttime that you could play?
Not really.
I'm so itchy.
Every time. That's why I haven't played like all week. I played that one time with you guys for like an hour, and then I stopped. I didn't play all last week. I haven't been playing any games. I've just been trying to work on stuff, do research on how to do stuff because I need to learn. I got to write a little script, figure out my talking points for the video. Sleep.
I'm glad I made you laugh, T.
What'd you say?
She's like, you bought the what? We got locked out of the quest for the Wayfinder exotic.
Why? Oh, because of the expansion. You didn't have the expansion. So that means you had to buy two of them?
Link, get out.
That means you guys had to buy two? That sucks.
All work and no play, Kivox. Makes Jack a dull boy. That was your favorite movie ever.
I hated that movie so much. It was such a bad movie. I don't know why people like that movie so much. It has so many excellent moments in it, but they are very far between. What is the word?
Few and far
between. And like very far.
I was going to say like separated by 10 minutes of staring at nothing.
Or 10 minutes of a little boy riding a tricycle
dizzily. Like, I was getting literally dizzy.
That was like 5 minutes of him going through that place. I'm just like, what? Why? What does this do to us? It just like builds up the time of the movie. People think that movie is like a masterpiece. Hopefully someday I can understand that.
We got the Legendary Edition and still don't have access to everything.
So, the Legendary Edition of Beyond Light?
But what film is this? The Shining?
The Shining. The second one was way better. Dr. Sleep. It was actually pretty good. It had, like, Shining in it. People actually shone.
They like, briefly mention The Shining in The Shining, and they barely use it. It's weird.
Yeah. We did watch Malignant. It was pretty good.
It was all right. If someone else watched it too. I can't remember who else watched it in our Discord.
The problem with that movie is that it was marketed as a
horror.
No, it was marketed like a Insidious style movie. You know, like what's that other one that we like with the Warrens?
Oh, Conjuring?
It was like a Conjuring style because he's the one that did it. The director directed the Conjuring movies that we like. So like
you guessed the ending like 5 minutes in.
Yeah, it was super predictable. You know what's funny? I watched the review of that the other day, and the guy was like, "At the beginning, I had no idea what was going on." And I'm like, "What do you mean? You had no idea? It was obvious."
Literally, the first time they showed anything, you were like, "Oh, this is what's happening."
I was like, "Oh, that's so cool that they did that. That's awesome. You get it, Meek?" And you were like, "Oh." No. You were like, "Okay." Yeah.
Carissa said no, all 3 expansions. Jessica said the only King film I've seen is the one with the author, Misery, and It. Yeah. 'Twas I that watched it. Oh, Bree. So Bree watched it. So yeah, literally the first time you see, you know who, he was like,
what was his name? Gabriel?
Yes.
Yeah, the first time you see Gabriel, I was just like, "Oh, this is what's happening. I got it." And I explained the plot to her.
Yeah, and then the whole time, I mean, you got most of it. You didn't get a little bit, and then you guessed towards like the middle. You guessed the rest of it.
Yeah. It was pretty
It's
good,
like
though.
the worst part about watching movies with him is like I don't think about that stuff when I'm watching movies. I'm just kind of like, yeah, enjoying myself, having a good time, and then he's like, "This is what's gonna happen the rest of the movie."
Well, I just want to get
like,
it out there because if I'm right, I want to like brag about it. You know what I mean?
Next
like,
time, write it down,
like
and then I'll believe you.
But then you have to read my writing, and
No,
I'm
you could
really
read it
bad
to
at-
me.
But then you won't believe me.
Oh
I
my
could just
God.
lie to you.
I'm kind of like that in books, though. Like when I'm reading,
I'm not.
No, like me though.
Okay.
I'm not like that in movies, but when I'm reading, I pick up on things like that more.
You've
so
been
than I
getting
do
better at
watching.
movies though, because like you've been picking up my
Your
thing.
juju?
Yeah. Because like sometimes you'll be like, they did that just to show us what the thing is, and I'm like, yeah, Meek, good job.
Sometimes
I
get
feel
it.
like I'm so proud of my little
Sometimes
one.
you go big brain, Meek,
I'm
big brain.
big brain, and then sometimes you think of stuff that I didn't think of, and I'm like, oh my God, what was the thing?
It's
the other
very
day?
rare.
The baby thing.
What?
Remember the baby thing that
No.
we watched like yesterday? Something about the NASA thing. She was a NASA baby. That show that we were watching with the NASA. Her dad and her mom celebrating the thing.
Oh, that wasn't me like knowing something though.
But it was. You knew and I didn't know, so therefore I was just like,
I mean, that wasn't me predicting something.
no, but it still made me feel proud of you.
9, stop it. Kerbo said same, but my girlfriend does the same thing with movies, and Jessica said my mom does that too. My mom.
Yo,
does
my
that too.
mom is the worst.
Dude, your mom. I love your mom
She's
to death.
so
But
dumb
she's
when
kind
it
of
comes to like.
simple when it comes to.
Oh my God! It's
she
the
thinks very simple when it comes to
it's
movies
the
and stuff.
Funniest thing ever. I don't even know
She's
like
a super sweet lady.
I don't even know like an example of something, but it'll be.
I don't know either because she doesn't speak English.
I got one. Okay, we were watching Batman back in the day.
Okay, I got that.
And when the bat, like he fell into the like cave, and then like all the bats come flying at him, and then like I don't know where she got this from, but she thought like, oh, he got bit by a bat, so that's how he got bat powers. And I'm like, okay, yeah, Mom, that makes sense, because like I didn't know, I was a kid, so I didn't know. I was just like, now I understand why Batman has powers.
He
That
doesn't
must
have
be
powers.
Batman's powers is he got bit by a bat. I dig it. But yeah, that was a good one. I have not watched Candyman. Is it good?
What is it?
It's that one that you say his name in front of the mirror 3 times.
What?
Candyman.
Oh, what is that though?
It's a movie.
No, I'm trying to think of the thing where you say their name 3 times.
Candyman.
It's
Bloody
not
Mary.
Bloody Mary. There you go.
But Candyman too.
I don't. Is that like a slasher
Ooh,
thing?
they're redoing that other one too. The one with like the pin face guy.
Oh,
They're redoing
Hellraiser.
that. Hellraiser, yeah.
I never saw that.
Me neither.
I don't know. We started watching Malignant because I thought it was gonna be like a ghost story.
I
and
did
it's
too.
Not.
It was a lot more of a like a horror
Yeah,
movie.
Bloody Mary. Yeah, it was more like a slasher.
it. It wasn't.
It was like a sci-fi slasher.
It was
sort of.
cool. I liked it.
Have you seen Midsummer? No.
Don't go in though expecting a ghost movie. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's
is,
what
like,
we did.
If you go in, but there were parts where like my whole goosebumps,
I mean, they had paranormal elements.
all of my
sometimes.
goosebumps happened like everywhere. My legs, my
Sit.
arms. I was like a puffed out cat raccoon. You know, like when the cats turn into raccoons because they're scared. Their tail turns into raccoon tail. That was me the whole time. Did you know that we're trying to get big when we do
You've told
that?
me that. I never thought about it.
Yeah.
I don't get goosebumps like you do, though.
It's because you don't have hair. It's because you don't have any arm hair or anything. I had a friend, not really a friend, but somebody I knew back in Brazil, that when I went to go visit my family, I met him, and it was funny because he would like do this to his hair, his arm hair and his leg hair when he was like on the computer and stuff. He'd kind of like puff it out.
Brush it?
He'd puff it out.
Why?
So if a mosquito landed on him, he would feel it.
Ew.
Why is that ew?
But you would have to do that, first off.
First off, if you have that superpower, why would you not use that superpower?
Oh, my God.
What would you rather do? Just get eaten alive by mosquitoes?
No, wear bug repellent.
He's poor, Meek. Not everybody can afford bug repellent.
Get like those candles that like
Maybe they
deter
can't. That's probably like
mosquitoes.
$20
No.
or $30. Have you ever been to Candelabra or whatever it's called? What's it called? Yankee Candle.
Well, those candles are ridiculously expensive. They are nice though. I like Yankee Candle, but they are expensive. I only buy their stuff when they're like super on sale.
You haven't bought any in a while. Thank goodness.
Well, I just started burning candles again. I kind of go like on.
No. Stop talking about it. Just don't even think about candles.
Oh, shut up.
You know it's a really good show.
You're gonna watch Hawkeye.
Yes, of course.
Hackles up.
Hawkeye is one of my favorite Avengers. I love him. I hated him at first. Just like Krillin. If you guys know who Krillin is, I used to hate Krillin growing up. I thought he was a loser.
Because he was a jerk when
I thought he was a loser. I don't really remember Dragon Ball from when I was a kid. I only remember Dragon Ball Z. But I thought he was a loser because he was a loser in Dragon Ball Z. But then as I got older, I'm like, you know what? I like the loser. I like the loser characters. He's a great character. And Krillin has become one of my favorite characters. I like Vegeta, Goku, and then Krillin. Yamcha, though, Yamcha's a piece of shit. F that guy. I don't like that guy.
What about
But Yamcha, I do feel bad for him sometimes because he's like so pathetic.
Future Trunks?
Yeah, he's fine. Future Trunks is cool. But he's so whiny the whole time. He's like, Dad, I want to be tough like you, Dad. I'm Trunks. I gotta save my future. Cell, no.
Jessica thinks the hair thing is clever.
Yeah, it's a superpower.
I love Hawkeye. My cousin says he's useless, and it hurts me.
He's not. He's the best.
I don't care.
He's the heart. He's like Mati. He's the heart of Captain Planet. That was his name, right? Mati?
No idea. I
guys,
never saw that.
Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if Mati was his name. I think that was his name. Heart from Captain Planet. He's the only one I remember. And I don't know how that name came to me, but I am very proud of myself for that. You know what I would love to see? A reboot of Captain Planet. Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
I've never seen it. So
Yo, it was so cool. He's our hero. He's going to take pollution down to zero. He's also our powers magnified. He's fighting on the planet side. That's the theme song. That's how it goes. I used to watch that show. It was good. I also used to watch the real Ghostbusters and Mummies Alive. Who remembers Mummies Alive? Street Sharks. Anybody remember Street Sharks? Dope, yo. Street Sharks, y'all.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Dude, you gotta stop it.
What about Fraggle Rock?
What about the first first episode of Pokemon that ever aired on TV? It was the St. Anne episode. I watched it. I saw the commercial for Pokemon. I said, Pokemon, this looks stupid.
That's the first episode they
showed?
And
then they aired the first episode. They aired two episodes, one right after the other.
Episode, that's the one with Magikarp?
That's the one of Magikarp and Butterfree. It was the Butterfree part of it, though, where he trades away Butterfree.
Oh, my God. I cried so hard.
And then trades Butterfree back at the end.
I cried so hard.
And that's when you learned about trading. But I was just like, this is stupid. There's some little red-haired girl, and she has like a mouse thing, little yellow thing that shoots electricity. This is dumb. Why?
Jessica says, I want a reboot of Treasure Planet.
What is that? Treasure Planet. What are you doing?
Messing up my hair.
I gotta close this so you can't do that. You itchy? You got lice?
No.
Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, it's 8:00 something. Thanks for hanging out, y'all.
The film with Atlantis.
Oh, the guy with the glasses and the white-haired girl. I remember.
I've seen that once ever. I don't remember it at all.
Look, it's like us, the guy with the glasses and the white-haired girl. But she was tan, I think.
I can tan.
No, you can't.
I'm probably going to be tan after all this manual labor outside.
Stop. I'm just going to do it by myself. Forget it.
God, shut up.
I don't need your help anyway. Just going to make my life harder.
It's one of the best Disney movies of all time.
Yes, it
Brie.
Though?
Good luck with your wand shed. Hope it goes well.
Thanks. Okay, we're going to go now.
I don't think it's Disney, though.
Say bye. Say bye. Bye, Meek.
Bye.
Bye, y'all, guys. Y'all, bye. Like the video before you go.